Order filled.
Good morning, traders. Welcome to the channel. My name is Justice, and we are in New York session. So remember, anything, if it's your first time being here, don't be shy. Subscribe, guys, right? If your first time being here, don't be shy. Subscribe. We are trading. We are in New York right now. So I'm looking forward for a long, right? Right now. I'm looking forward to go long. So I've just got in long, and I got in about a bit lower than now, right? So I'm looking forward for price to actually go up. And why is that, right? The setup problems that it showed up way quicker or earlier, I'll say, than I was expecting it. And my objective is the price to at least come somewhere up here. I'm not looking for much, but if price can just come a bit up here, I think I'll be happy. I'll be okay with it coming there. I'm looking for longs, like I said, I'm looking to buy. And let's see, my stop loss at the moment is around this area here. That's where my stop loss is. So I'm not really expecting price to come around there. Yeah, I'm not expecting price to come around there. I'm actually expecting price to start buying from where we are. So we're just looking for bullish moves, right? So if I can get price to get under, I think I'll be happy. I'll be okay with that. Again, I still haven't got my update on my master account. I'm still waiting for my credentials. So this would have also been the first trade I'm also taking on my master account. So yes, it's fine. Just wait. You just have to wait. So again, if it's your first time being here, don't be shy. Subscribe, guys. Subscribe, and we on the road to just 100 subscribers. We are small. I mean, like we are about 67 subscribers right now, so we are kind of small. So for price just to buy from where it is here, around to take out this higher. Originally, I was expecting us to go way higher, but with what the setup is actually showing, there is a potential of it not going all the way up there. So just taking what's on the plate is the goal here, right? Again, if it's your first time being here, don't be shy. Okay, I am audible. I'm glad that I'm actually audible. I was just double checking. So we've got that there. Okay. So from where we are now, we've got a potential for price to come maybe around, let's see, we've got a potential for price to potentially revisit maybe a small pool go up, but that's if it does do that, right? I am not looking, I don't want to do that, of course, so go up without even having to give us the arcing and all that, right? So just have to wait and see. So this is the game. So this is spread that put us here. We actually got in where we Bitcoin was not that bad though. Wasn't bad. So if we are here, we're looking forward to price come at least around here. Today I am looking for just a, I'm gonna say a quick trade. I want just to get in and out. I've got other things I want to do after this, right? So my goal is not to wait here for too long. If I get my good trade, that's my good trade I'm in now. And you can see my balance there, we are going up. So we're about 500 right now, 500, which is good. So yeah, that's my goal. It's just to make the go up and go out, right? Wait, like sure, bro. I don't know if it's your mic or network, but there's a problem with your mic. Oh my goodness. Okay, let me see. I'm going to change my mic now to a different mic, I guess. Okay, just give me a second. Let me fix my mic. Okay, I hope this is much better. Sam, I hope, is it better? Can you please confirm with me if it's actually better, the mic? So we're retracing a bit back. So one of the things here now, guys, is the trailing we need to be aware of. Our maximum was $500 that we held here. So we need to be aware of that trailing, because if that trailing, meaning right now we have had price actually gave us, so remember our maximum loss is 2,500, but we're holding 500. That means that now I cannot go below $2,000 from where the account is right now. So the trailing drawdown is a very tricky thing if you are not paying attention to it, right? So it's good to make sure you pay attention to it. I just want to make sure my stop losses are in place. I don't want surprises. We are buying, so I should put a sell. Stop.
Order submitted.
Okay, I'll put my stop loss there. So from here, I did mention that I would expect a potential arcing where we can come back in and then we end up going up. So I just want to make sure my stop loss is good, guys.
Order filled.
Surprises. As gold has been my contracts, I feel like
Order canceled.
I should be putting 8, 5 contract, 1, 2, 3 buy stop.
Order submitted.
Okay, I'll put my stop loss. It's probably gonna be a big damage, but it's there. I'll put my stop loss. Let's see. And I hope it does not take me out before we actually reject you, before we actually go. So like from here, That's the arc I was talking about. We can potentially expect, but I am not looking. I was not looking for it to happen. So let's see. Let's see.
Order canceled.
Let's see. Should take me out here. Let's take me out here. Then I'll go out. Okay. I'm gonna close the trade.
Order filled.
I'm gonna close the trade. Here I am getting some divergence here. I'm seeing so. Yeah, I'm gonna go out of the trade. I'll go out of the trade. Okay, cool. That's our first trade. It's a loss for this week. It's a loss. So this pullback now that we had, let me just double check here. I hope I'm audible. Okay, it's better. You say it's better. Let me put some earphones here. Okay, I hope this is better. When I was testing the mic earlier on in London, it was actually behaving well. So I don't know why now it's trying to play around with me here. Okay. Okay, I hope it's better. Fine. I'm gonna just close this guy here. The reaction, it did take place, but now I was not expecting this here. So I wanted us to actually, yes, the reaction I was expecting that, but not as a deep pullback like that there. So let's see if it was us who went out early or so I'm getting those vibes that we might have went out early here. Okay. Let's see. Let's do this here. Okay. So I am gonna go in again. I put my stop loss. I'm using a different gold now, a way weaker gold. Stop loss still here. Yeah. Let's see. Then if I get another confirmation, then I'm gonna probably get in the normal gold. If I get another confirmation, that's when I'll probably add to this trade. So let's just wait and see. Let's wait and see. Like I said, guys, this is a challenge. This is not my master account. So When it comes to master accounts, I am more aggressive. Um, yeah, I am more aggressive when it comes to master accounts. Then when it then comes to what do you call them again? To my no, this is not my master account. This is my a challenge account. I am more aggressive in a challenge account. And then on a master account, that's where I am a bit consecutive. So as in like I am not I am risking a specific amount. Challenges, guys. I mean, like I say, this challenge is only going for only, guys, and I mean only. It's only going for $15 for a 50K account. So for me, I would say you should take the opportunity. Yeah, I would say take the opportunity and don't play around with it. Right? Take the opportunity and then you activate later. That's what you can do. So fine. I did not get in like the serious gold right now, but I am still waiting. Um, I want to see if we are gonna get this the confirmation I wanted to see from this guy, and then if we get it, then I am going to get in maybe one contract on the serious gold, on the normal gold. Let me just say serious on the normal gold, and then look forward to go up with it all the way. So let's just see. Okay, so I am expecting maybe price to potentially do this here. It will come here and then react a bit for this whole week here. Excuse me. And then if we do pull back, then I can get involved there and then go up with it. Yeah. I wouldn't mind that. So let's see. Let's see what other kids are doing before we only get caught up in this guy here. Okay, NASDAQ for me, as I'm looking at it, I am not getting anything here. So that's again where we got in. Stop loss is this one here. Then we still want this price to come to this high. That's what we are still looking forward to, that high there. Um, okay. So let's just manage this one so we can make the most out of this one here. Remember, guys, anything you see here is not financial advice. So, okay. So where is there? If I can just get a small pullback of some sort, a small pullback, and then I don't mind getting in, and then we go up again. Okay, so we're almost at break even. We're about like $300 away from BE. So see where we are there. Just a small reaction, a small pullback that will allow us to to participate in the trade. Then we can get in. We can get in. Otherwise, I'm probably seeing it continuing and end up going up. So let's see. Let's go to the trends. Maybe we'll see a bit more. I just think maybe with the first entry, it was my feel. My feel was not as precise. So, or my entry, should I say, was not precise. So when I rate myself today for this trade, the first one, my entry was a B. Well, no, in fact, I'll give it a C because a B is like what I want, but then maybe I don't get filled. Yeah, proper. But this was actually a C, according to what I'm actually seeing. Yeah. So yeah, now I want it to pull back maybe to, this is too deep here. It's too deep. Maybe around here, around this area here. And from there, you can go up. Yeah, before it go up. You can afford to go up. Okay, that means actually close to where I would want it to get in. Okay, I'm gonna get in around here. Let's see what we're doing here. Okay, yeah. So around where we are here now. Yeah. I'm okay with getting another one there. Looking forward to go up. So let's see now. How does that go? Okay, so far our annotations are happening. I'm not gonna say to the T, but they're happening. Sim, maybe I'll say out of 50, maybe about 40%. No, out of 100, maybe around. Swing for the confirmation. Yeah, yeah. Okay, so maybe out of 10, we'll say maybe it's up there happening. We are on kind of track for about 60%. Yeah, I would say that 60% it's happening exactly the way we've been looking for. That 40 is this one, yeah, because the buy idea is still price is looking like it's willing to buy, but the pullback was also a point, but to where I was not expecting it to come back to the low here, back to this low here. So hence I said, okay, let's get in again. Why? Because I looked at SMT, the correlated instrument for this one, it had retraced, actually retraced. It did not take in out the low. This guy came and took out the low. So I said, okay, fine, we can get in again, and then we can now look forward for price to what? To get to go up as well, because it had not violated also our stop loss. These are also the reasons for a stop loss. A stop loss is there to indicate if you're right or wrong. So if you tamper with it and there's human interference where you come in and then you do movements and you move things, you're not going to get accurate statistics, right? Hence, we're able to get this loss here, the first loss that we got. But if we were still inside our trade right now, would have been, I don't think it would have been a bad idea staying inside the trade. So let's see. Okay, let's see how deep is this guy going to come. Still not as deep as I'm expecting it to do so. Okay. Okay. So it looks like it went a bit more deeper, but we're still expecting our buys, still expecting our longs here. Still waiting for our longs. So we'll wait. It was just the first trade that messed us up. For example, if the first trade had messed us up, if we're not taking that first trade, we would have just been about negative 200 right now. So it's not so bad. What is making it look bad is that number there with counting everything. But yeah, it's okay. Okay, making sure my stop loss is there. I don't want surprises. Yeah, don't want surprises. You can see there is volatility. What time is it now? Okay, it's nowhere close to news, so it's fine. If the news, by the time news comes, if it finds us on top, that will be a win for us. That will be good for us. So yeah. So after this, I'm expecting impulsive moves. The moment we break this high here, I'm expecting like good impulsive moves, right? So let's wait and see. Yeah. So we are kind of like on BE now, so that's fine. That's us on break even. Yeah. I'm expecting large candles, guys. When I'm talking about large candles, I'm expecting like big, large candles coming to break even this high, and it can carry on going all the way to there, right? But that will now just have, it will depend with how price reacts here for me. If it reacts nicely here, if we reach here, because what I'm looking forward to for our first take profit, which is here, is here. But if we break this in a way where it doesn't give a confirmation order for us to actually trade lower, then we can be like, okay, fine, we'll wait and have price go all the way up there. By that time, we'll see if it's still if we'll still be in the I'm hoping by the time we get up here, price, I'm gonna say price, we already have made what we want to make. Yeah, I can say that. So it's going fine so far. So now our maximum now is 1.6. We've seen it's 600. So it means that we cannot go below 600. So what am I saying is that this trade for me now to lose, if you take 600 away, if I lose $1,900 at the end of the day, where you are seeing my green here, then I've lost the account. That's how the trading drawdown works. So the intraday trading drawdown. So it's always good to be aware of it. Extremely important, extremely important. Because now by the time, even if I get a break even, then I would have still lost. So um, yeah. Let's see. Okay, still shooting up. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. We are now back up the amount of money we lost with that the first time the trade. So 800. Hey, Baba. Stop playing games. Go up, Baba, go up, go up. You cannot have a BE here. Where are you? Let me see. What are you doing? No, don't play games. Don't play games. What? Don't play games. Don't play games. Let's go back up. Let's go back up. Let's go back up. You can see there's a lot of volatility taking place here. So let's go back up and shoot up. Yeah. Waving way higher now. It isn't just updated. Way higher. Let's go. Let's go up. Let's go. Let's go. Break the high and let's go. Yeah. This high. We want price to break this high. There's a lot of movement. There's a lot of volatility here. So the highest I think we saw is 850. Okay. Yeah, 900. Okay. Must be 1,000 around 1,100. Yeah, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. So we broke. Now this is the part where we decide if we want to stay in the trade or not. And we want to see something specific, how it's going to do it. All right. You know what? $1,000 is not bad. Let me see if we can do this here. I'm going to close this trade. Let's see, I'm thinking now. Okay, let me follow my rules. Let me just follow my rules. I've got 1, 2, I've got this here. Yeah, no, I'm going to take from this. I'm going to take from this here, guys. I'm okay. I am happy. I'm happy. I am happy. I'm happy. I'm happy. I'm happy. I'm happy. I'm happy. We've made $1,000, $1,100, $600. In fact, for that useless other trade, this was supposed to be $2,600. 2,000, $2,100. Sorry. If it wasn't for the first stupid mistake we did, the reason why, let me explain. It's this trailing drawdown. I guess it's good and it's bad at the same time because in my head, it's saying to me, if I pull back just to here, I would have now lost. I can end up losing the account with one trade inside. So these are the small details that has to do with futures. With futures, you need to make sure when you get in your trade, you have to be aware. Like you need to be aware of the rules and how we are trading according to the rules here. We're no longer trading according to how we feel. The only time you are actually going to experience me, how I actually trade, how I feel, is when I'm going to trade the master account. When I trade the master account, you will see me because with the master account, one of the rules or one of the things, right, I need to do is I need to have a STP, which is I need to make about $2,600, and then above that, that's when I can start making profits. So now this is what's in my head, which is now that that's what's my head is that I will make the buffer, even if I make $4,000 or $5,000. In fact, I'm gonna put $5,000 as my buffer. The moment I make my buffer, the trailing drawdown, it stops. I don't know if it makes sense. It's going to stop at 50.1. So I can't go below 50.1. That's what it's going to take for me to lose the account when I get to 50.1. So if I make $5,000, from $5,000, I can risk, I'm gonna say maybe not as aggressive as I do prop firms, but more aggressive than what I was doing to get to that 5,000. What it's going to do is that it's going to allow me to be able to say, okay, I can hold this trade now because even if there won't be a trading drawdown that is there trying to play around with me. This trade for me, the way, what it has done so far right now, it's going to come and take out this high here, and even go further. This is a high time frame trade, in fact, right? And go further and check out this high here. But my thing is, I know that I can have pullbacks. I can have deep pullbacks that can make me question, whereby I can have a deep pullback. Let's say maybe I'm holding 3,000. Let's say I'm holding 2.5 with this trade. If I'm holding 2.5 with this trade, and then price goes back to break even, I'm only left with $500. In fact, am I even left with, no, I've actually lost the account. Even though it's a break-even in the floating. That's the thing about a trading drawdown. So I was gonna hold this trade, but I am just also trying to archive or keep this culture of profits, of taking profits and of consistently going further. So it's what it has done now. This is my confirmation that we're going to go further than up here. We're going to go further than where it is. We're still going to carry on buying. See, so I was going to hold, but it's just that I am not confident with the trading drawdown. But the mission is once I get to $5,000, I will take the trading drawdown away. Yeah, I will like take it away, right? By making that amount of money. So today, guys, $1,000, $1,100, $600. If I have to put that in rands, 1160 in rands, that's 20K. I don't think I should be aggressive. I should not be appreciative, let me say. And also, I am, even though this is a challenge, but it's reality. As much as it's a challenge, passing it is not a joke. You have to pass it seriously, right? So I am going to choose to say, okay, fine, this is enough for me. I am happy with this. I'm just gonna scroll through a bit and then see if there's maybe a setup or something. But if there's nothing, there's nothing. I'm not. The next trade I'm actually gonna risk only $200. But this is where I'm going with this. Is that 20K, guys? A lot of people can go even 4 or 5 months without even having to make this money. So being able just to, as much as it's a challenge account, but take that culture in your head and adapt to it. It will allow us as traders to grow. It will allow us as traders to grow. So this is a good win. It's a good win. I am happy with it. Before I jump out, like I said at the beginning of the stream, I am not here to stay. I am literally here to see what's here and I'm going, right? I've got things I need to do, right? I'm gonna have to meet up with my wife. I have to go to the mall with my wife. Hey, it's not for what you think. There's no money. There's no money yet. You see change. When there's money, you see the change. It's just going, just sorting out a few things that we need to sort out there. So now, what I'm doing now is we're gonna watch this maybe hit take profit. It's fine, but let's go to what am I looking at here now? US30. Seeing it as a setup. If there's no setup, there's no need for us to be part of the trade, right? So with US30, I'm seeing a potential sell from where we are here now, right? I am seeing a potential sell. Price that to come around here and then we drop lower. But I'm trying to see if there is maybe a confirmation. This confirmation will help us big time because it will allow us to I could just take maybe a small shot with US30, a small shot maybe from here, going lower to taking out these lows here. But let's see. Gold, that trade of gold for me, number one, Pashash, proper gold. That's a proper trade, that one. Not just a proper trade, but it's a proper setup. It's a setup whereby it's an A setup. It's one of my A setups. The only thing I'm not happy with is how I behaved or with the first reaction to it. Maybe I should have just waited. In fact, not maybe. If I just waited, probably I would have just been done with this account right now. All right, like without going out, because where I went out at the same spot where I chose to go in again. But when you choose to go out, it's good if you say I'm gonna go out before we get a deeper retracement, and then once we get a deeper retracement, you get in again. The gap from the time where you went out to the deeper retracement, that is something you would have archived towards your side, right? So let's just see. I don't know. I'm feeling cold. I'm actually feeling cold in here. So gold is still going up, guys. It's still going up. Um, if we're trading Bulenox, would have been just, I'm saying Bulenox with our master account right now would have been just up 1.6, but again, it's fine. It's that mindset. It's that mindset that is important here. Yeah. I want to see what it's going to do. Okay. Okay. Let me just change the setting here a bit. Yep. Yeah, let's change the setting a bit. It's New York, guys. New York is really bright, I guess. Or maybe yeah, it's the sun. Just putting a sun effect here a bit. So yeah, no, gold, guys. Hey, still doing well. So still doing well. It was not a bad trade. Not a bad trade at all. Not a bad trade at all. We did well with gold. We did well with gold. Um, so, okay, these are old analysis. Let me just remove that. Okay. So it looks like we are still playing around here with gold. Yeah. So that's not bad. That's not bad. That's not much of a bad trade. We actually did well. Let me see if we can maybe go on the 5 and then show what we got in, because we got in here, went out, got in again here. Um, Settings, executions. Yeah. So you see what we did. We got in here, and then we went up a bit. We had our good profits. We came back, then went out, and went in again. It's very same spot you can see. Then if you are seeing that the spots are sharing the same, meaning it's even way lower because of the spread, right? So we can see we then went in here, pulled back in there, spread of course, but it is a bit there. And then we went out here. So we took a good chunk of this, good bite of this. Again, like I said, I'm expecting to check out the high, probably even carry on going higher, but it's okay. We are good. We are not crying about this. We are not crying about it. We are happy we ate, right? That's what's important, is to eat. If you're not full, don't be greedy, because if you get greedy, you will then trying to quench a thirst or trying to do something that to eat more than you can chew, you end up losing a lot, right? Here, remember, it's not just the trade that's against you, but the rules. I'm not going to say they're against you, but it's a different field, right? It's a different field, and taking note of the field is important. Taking note that, hey, I am not playing my favorable conditions. It's actually important because it allows you to be realistic. It allows you to be realistic. So we are good with that. Ate that nicely. It's a nice 5.7R. Good trade. Good trade. A good trade. Um, with US30, well, we're talking a lot right now. It actually has done what I wanted to do. Remember, I was saying we want it to come in arc so we can go down, take out these lows potentially. With what I'm seeing so far, I think it might be gone, this guy right now. If it's gone, let's just go. I'm just scrolling through, guys. Just wait. While we are waiting, just scrolling through to see um, if there is any other setup. I had analyzed also currencies today. So I want to see if we are having any form of setup. I am done. I'm done. I'll be done. I'll be done. I'll be done. Um, okay. 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 I am seeing a setup ne, and but yo, I am not gonna stay for this. Let's go to it's Euro USD. I'm just gonna probably give an outlook so you can see what I'm expecting. Maybe tomorrow in London we can actually talk about the potential. So I'm seeing a potential buy. Let's go on the daily. Now maybe hour. Let's see. I'm seeing a potential buy from Euro. I'm seeing a potential buy from Euro. Um, yeah, I'm seeing it potentially trade a bit lower, and then we can go up. But this is a 15 minutes setup for me. Uh, this will probably take place, I don't know when. Maybe, okay, maybe the news. We're going to have news right now. So it could probably take, maybe the news could be the one that could take it there quicker. Either we may even take out these lows, potentially take out these lows, but it'll just depend on how price reacts around this area here, this vicinity here, right? So that's how we can potentially go up. And on the, is it 4 hour? It's not 4 hour. What is it? Okay. So a nice impulsive move. Oh, this was CPI yesterday. Yeah, we were not there. We're not there. It's fine. We don't have to force it, right? Um, 30, 30, 30 be playing with me, no. 30, I think we're just talking too much. This is why one of the things I would like to do is invest in a beautiful, I'm not saying I'm not grateful for the setup I have. I am very grateful for the setup I have. But what I'm saying is, with a good setup, right? What takes place is you can, with a good setup, I can have my 30 there, right? Because, for example, right now I've got how many screens? I've got 3 screens, and one full screen is dedicated to executing and also managing just this whole stream that you are watching, right? And then one is the one that you are seeing, the other one is the one where I'm analyzing on. Just for me to analyze one screen is not enough. I would prefer 3 screens for me to analyze. So one of the best setups I've seen is Patrick Bailey's setups. Also ICT things that he showed it only off once, but again, he's not consistently updating, right? His setup was good. In fact, that's where the whole idea was started, right? Where it was just a video, a short video where you're showing us he's got, I think he had, how many screens stand to be corrected? Maybe, I think it was it 4 screens this side, 4 screens this side, and there was just a gap in between where below that gap there is a tablet, but 4 screens this side, 4 screens that side. And if you look at that, 4 screens this side, 4 screens that side, and just explaining this is the one US30, S&P, and NASDAQ. Again, that allows you to be able to see what SMT as it takes place live, right? And not, let me see something. I'm talking. let's see, is my talk where my money at? Okay, so what was I saying again? Yes, we've got a screen this side where you are actually looking at this side and you're looking at the other side, right? So having a good setup, investing in a good setup is good because we're not going to miss that US30. We're not going to miss the US30. We actually talked about it to say, okay, we're waiting for it to come back, but by the time we came back, it was already rejecting. I don't like joining trades as well. So, yeah. So, yeah, that's what I would like to do. At least, well, okay, good. That's what I was saying. The idea was started, right, or initiated. Then in then Patrick Whalen is the one who actually showed how neater you can make the setup, right? Neater, not that ICC's one's not neat, but you can make it neater. He had, I think, about four, um, is it 32 inches? If it's not 32, it's a 43 inch. Yeah, about a 443-inch like LG TVs, right? Monitors though. And then he put them sideways. So him putting them sideways, and then you can split them into three screens and you divide that in by three, you get to have about close to about 15 centimeters, right? 15-inch screens, 15 inch, 15 inch, 15 inch, but on one screen. So now imagine having that times four. That would be beautiful. One will be dedicated to executing alone, only executing. You don't even move, nothing there. Of course, for you to be able to have that, you have to have a good PC or a good laptop, right? That can, there's a good graphics card and other specs to help with that. So, yeah, let's see something here with 30. While you're talking here, I'm seeing it's looking a bit more interesting. You know what, yeah? I'm going to leave the stream after I've passed. Let me put aside date. Let me put aside date. Just gonna go on a call. Put a bit of music, guys. Let's put music. It's a winning day. Why is it so quiet in here? We've got a green day and we can't be so quiet here. So let's put good music. Let's see. Okay. So this one is the one we put when we are focusing, when we are trying to focus. I hope my body doesn't sue me for this or copyright, but I'm gonna put something nice here. Yes, guys, press join in this link here, join in. We're looking for this guy. We're looking for this guy. This is the guy we're looking for. Let's put let's see which one. Let's go to the album itself. Let's go to the album itself, and we can jump to that. Let me stop this here. Stop this here. This guy makes good music, guys. Good music. Good music. let's go to chasing the sun, and I want to start off with one of my favorites. This left. Yes, sir. Yeah. Okay. So it's pulling back. Doesn't mean you should get in. Oh, like I said, I hope I'm not gonna get copyrighted. Oh, I'll be copyrighted by him. So that's fine. I'm getting a call. Just give me a second. The sun, my darling, away. With my heart, I thought this the sun, my darling. I didn't even get to listen to the song, guys. I didn't even get to listen to the song. Let's go back. 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 They will not. They will not. All of a sudden, they're entitled to your grace, yeah. I said, not believe. They will not believe. They will not believe. So afraid. What you are my superstar, my darling, in a cage. Why were you here to rate my heart? You see what I was saying? Says the sun. Self, yeah. Self, yeah. I would not believe. I would not believe. I would not believe. So now, right now, not believe. See what I was saying with gold, guys? Important, extremely important. You are my superstar. If gold takes out this low, if it takes out this low, the setup is for me is invalid, and it has been validated, let me say. Yeah, I'm no longer looking, it will probably violate. So imagine if I say I'm going to stick to this until I get there, and then this happens. Oh, breathing would have been difficult right now. You're my superstar. Rate my heart. Of the sun. Mm, mm. Check out this high for me. This low, sorry. For me, I am not. It's done. It's going to be done. 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 Good choice. We did a beautiful choice, guys. Tops, a proper choice. We did a very good choice here. Hmm? Yes, we acknowledge our mistakes. Thank you. Thank you. Can you monetize me already so that I can play this for you? The YouTube be playing games with me here. Okay, guys. So um, we acknowledge our loss here. We did acknowledge our loss, and acknowledging this loss, what it does, well, what it does to us, it helps us see, okay, oh, our mess here, it helps us improve, right, become better. So then we got in here, got in another one here, boom, went out. Beautiful. We did very well going out there. So trust me, even if this was break even, I would have lost the account right now because of what? The trailing maximum drawdown. So it's important to keep up with the rules. Yeah, to keep up with the rules that you are using to, or whatever prop firm it is that you're using, if it's a broker or whatever it is. So consistently important. Yeah, it's that important. So I'm expecting a strong down, as it happened right now, you see. So strong down, then we can see if our price will react. But at the moment, we are good. So what I'm going to do now, I am going to close off this session. And I'm only closing, and I'm closing it off by rating, as we are trying to establish a culture of rating ourselves, how we did, and improving, right, and consistently improving. The last time you saw me stream, I had, I think, how many strikes we'll see now. Yeah, I'm actually seeing a potential even pull back up here. It's a pullback, but okay, for it to do so, it will need price has to be. I mean, it's going to have to be so specific. Yeah, it's going to have to be so specific in order for you to do that. But again, no, we are closing this day off nicely. Let me open gradient. So gradients, like if it's your first time being here, gradient is actually a performance scale tool, right? It's there to measure your performance, and performance is not money. Performance is how you react, or whatever actions that you take, you take in order for that money to take place, right? In order for you to get that money. You can see this thing be lagging now. I have a lot of things open there. I also kind of trying to slow down, yeah. Trying to see if there's apps I have which are not supposed to be here. You my superstar. Let me make a call. Maybe just play it again. Let's just play it again. Okay, wait. That's my favorite. We play. Yes, babes. Can you hear me? Yeah, I am. Yeah, I am. Um, yeah, I think you can prepare so we can go. We can meet, ne? Because I'm ending in 8 minutes. If you take a taxi, all right, I just take a bolt, Uber. I mean, don't take it. What? Do you want to leave her there by mama, then fetch it after, or what? Okay, that's fine then. Yeah, yeah. Just request. I guess it's gonna be about $30 or so. Okay, no problem. Come back. You guys are not fair. I mean, I've been playing music all along, and you don't tell me that you cannot hear the song. No, guys. No, no. I thought you could actually hear the song. So let's go see.
While we were swinging, that's when he told me his grand
Oh, you
plan.
can only hear it now.
I think I'm gonna
Then
leave
that's
for a
good.
while.
I
Take
can
care
get
of
to
your
listen
mom,
to it
your
twice.
brothers, and your sister, my
We'll,
child.
we'll be back. We'll be back. We'll be back. I was wondering why I'm not yet striked yet. I'm about to get striked, but let's see. Let's see. This is a good track, guys.
You had nobody when you had to run away. No one to call, no place to go to keep you safe, yeah.
They will not believe. They would not believe.
They would not.
They would not believe.
Yeah. All of a sudden they entitled to your grace, yeah. You do it all, but never life was saving face, yeah. They would not believe. They would not. They would not believe. They would not. They would not believe. Maybe I am just afraid that I will never be half of what you are. You're my superstar. Chase the sun, my God. I feel like I'm stuck in a cage. But when you hear, you liberate my heart. Let's go chase the sun. You had your reasons why you kept it to yourself, yeah. But I was terrified to hear about your health, yeah. They would not believe. They would not. They would not believe. They would not. They would not believe. Yeah. I thank the Lord because you healed and that you're strong now. Now we can laugh about the times we used to cry loud. They would not believe. They would not. They would not believe. They would not. They would not believe. Oh, maybe I am just afraid. Oh yeah, I'll never be half of what you are. Half of what you are. You're my superstar. Let's go and chase the sun, my darling. Feel like I'm stuck in a cage. Oh yeah. Oh, you liberate my heart. You liberate my heart. Let's go chase the sun. Let's go and chase the sun, my darling. Maybe I'm just afraid that I will never be half of what you are. You're my superstar. Feel like I'm stuck in a cage. But when you liberate my heart, let's go chase the sun.
We can stop there, guys. We can stop there for now. We can stop there for now. His name is Krisney, Krisney Freeman. Very good artist, guys. Songs which are good songs. Songs that are uplifting songs which put you in thoughts and good thoughts. I would say, get to just be in the moment. I would say they allow you to be present. So that's good. That's good. So I see. Okay, that's the app. We'll go to it now. So I see Sam had said we are not on. That was I think they has to do the audio. Yeah, Sbonge. Yeah, my brother. Thank you, man. Thank you for participating today. Thank you for participating today. Um, I mean, you were able to help me with my mic. I was not aware that my mic was not clear enough. And also, you're able to assist with, what's this thing? Just the sound projection, right? But we did well today. Just a re look at what our trade. We love getting in the lows, and we are able to tell if we are not inside the lows, we are not where price is supposed to be. So we got in here first. This for me was FOMO, but I was looking. But if you look at the contracts, if I was actually looking at my Ninja Trader, the contracts actually got in here were not the same amount of contracts that I got in here, because I knew that, okay, price can potentially pull, but I'll get in the trade with like one contract, and I was supposed to get in three, right? And I'm talking about the MGC, not the GC, the MGC, right? If I was going to get in one contract of GC, that would be fine. But if I know it's at the bottom, so I got in here and I waited for it to come back, and I get in again the candle that I know that it's going to take us up, and then we did, right? It went up, but again, when we were live streaming, when we were talking, we talked about how price did or has a potential of pulling back. And I was expecting pull back, but I was not expecting to take out these lows. In fact, it came back and did. Then we went out, we got in one here, we got in another one there, then got in another one here, then we went out here, right? This is a beautiful trade. Trading live is an interesting thing to do, but I'm glad that we're able just to follow our rules, right? So in about, oh, we've already had our news for the, remember we had, where is it? PPI, right? Is it, it's PPMI, right? Or PPI? Let's see, which one is it? Yeah, it's PPI, right? We just did our PPI. This here is happening when we are sleeping. In our time zone, we'll be like sleeping, right? That's what happened now here. So we're just gonna quickly just go through or rush through to see if we've got, is it, if there's any setup here, right? If price is gonna present anything for us right now before we close off the session. Looks like NASDAQ shooting up. Okay. Well, I was expecting NASDAQ to be bullish, like extremely bullish. It's just that I think it has to do with the entry, which I wasn't happy with, right? But we can leave that. NQ, I think there's a good call as well not to be part of this one here, right? So we also broke up. This is why I'm sorry. And then let's see, euro. Euro, I'd said I wanted to. Aha, guys. Huh? What did I say? What did I say with euro? I did say that I'm expecting it. I think at that time it was somewhere here, but just to go a bit lower and then go up. It can take out. It can create rectification lows, this double bottoms, or it can sweep, but just that and then go up. But now it needs to give a good confirmation to tell us if it's going to go take out the high and potentially reverse, because we are at an important area on the left side here. On the high time frame, we are at a very important area here, right? So right now, the only thing we can do right now is just to see if that's the, if yeah, if that's the case, or we're just gonna, we're just going up to go down. But I'm glad that we called this again live, right? We called it here live, that this is exactly what's going to take place, and it did, or it is currently taking place. I was just not happy with the time frame it was doing, and thought it's actually going to happen time frame. But I think, guys, with that out of the window, yeah, I love setups I'm seeing, but I'm done for the day, guys. I am done. Let's rate ourselves. So there's a rating that's missing here, which I did not do. Yeah, there's a rating which I did not do, which was the last session, the last New York session on, this is Friday. Yeah. And that one deserved a strike. That day, that session deserved a strike. But I can't add, which is also a safety thing, because if I could add, I would then start adding other things, right? I'll start adding other things, which is something we don't want. Let's see if it's let me do this here so you can see it full. Right. Yeah, I think you can see it now. So make sure you can see. Copy. Okay, I think you can see it's much better or much clearer now. So I'm going to rate myself now with the performance, or with our performance scale, gradient, right? Cool. Did we pray? Yes, we did. Did we trade only documented setups? Yes, we did. So, of course, praying is putting God first in everything that we do, right? And also that also includes just doing your duties. Is maybe not maybe it is. It's praying, reading your scriptures, and if you've got a calling, fulfilling that, right? Then um, traded documented setups. This has to do with setups that you are not, it looks like, no, you are trading things that you have spent time on, and meaning only things that you spent time on, not things that look like, it looks like this, looks like, no. It's spending time on things that you know. And then rest according to plan. Like I said, this one, I need to move this, but it's still a test run, right? We are improving this together, right? We are working on this together. So this needs to be moved, and it has to be put on the radar chart. If I have to make this a hexagon instead of it being a pentagon, it's okay, so that I can have this somewhere here. Because right now I can't proceed without having to make sure that I have ticked these things. So the things I'm supposed to tick here are things which I'm supposed to do before my London session or my New York session, right? This is now a thing that that's an after, right? That's something I have to do after. So I am gonna move this and put it there as well. But cool. Took the correct number of trades. When you're talking about trades, you're not talking about positions. Yeah, we're talking about a setup, right? Yeah, I took only one today, which is a winning trade, which is good. If you follow my rules, I follow my rules to the T. This part here is this here. Let's go back so you can see what we are talking about. If you go on gold, this part here is this here. Is to say I am looking for price to potentially go higher there, but I am only going to get in here and get out there, because this is the area where I can expect either a retracement or a reversal, right? So me choosing to say, okay, I'm going to stick to that, that is good, right? It's not just good, it's perfect, because the purpose of this, it is to manage the trader. The trader then manages the what? The profits or the outcome, right? So it's like embroidery. If you look at embroidery, I don't have anything that is, maybe this is embroidery. Let's see. It doesn't really have embroidery in it. So if you look at like embroidery, how embroidery works, at the back of whatever design that's being done, what it does is it looks bad. It looks like a mess, right? But the front of it looks so good, right? It looks appealing, it looks good. So the craft, the hard work is this here, because once you focus on that, you get good results, right? So that's what you are experiencing in life, like live as a stream, right? And that's the whole purpose of this gradient performance scale that I'm creating. I had a stop loss and take profit. You heard me clearly say I am putting my stop loss, I'm putting my take profit. I don't want any surprises. I put that out of fear. And why do I put my stop loss out of fear? It's because if it hits, if I don't have a stop loss and then something happens unexpected, like maybe impulsive candle happens, that will affect, the fear is my psyche, is my mental state, right? That's what it is. I don't want to violate my mental state, because if I do, then it's going to affect me. Okay, so yes, I did have that. Did I trade on a valid day? Guys, I did explain at the beginning of London session, I did not trade this yesterday because there was CPI, right? I did not trade because there was CPI, and CPI, any day that has the big three again, NFP, CPI, and FOMC, and the FOMC that is strong, not the weak one, right? Or not the one that is one, the one that drops at past and at clock as well. That's the one I'm talking about. We stay away from that. We don't need those days to be profitable, right? So that was yesterday, which I did not trade. Today, which we had none of the big three, which is a good day to trade, and it's not a public holiday. So you can see what it says here. It either has to be a major red folder or a US holiday. So none of those. Cool. So cool. If we look at our last performance, guys, our last performance was mediocre. It was bad. That's the previous performance that you are seeing here. I'll work on this, guys. It will have the labeling where I will have to, where it shows that this is previous performance. We can see we had punctuality was not so good, right? But we'll get there. We'll get there. We'll get there. How was our punctuality today? It was 8. I was there before time. I was able to analyze. 30 minutes before time, I was able to analyze. I was able to be seated, not rush things, make sure everything is in sync, is in play. That's good. Setup execution. I talked about this live when I got in the first trade. I'm talking about this part here. Just go on the 1 minute. I'm talking about this part here. Mentioned that my setup execution today is not spot on. This is the spot on one, but it doesn't make this right. And it doesn't make this right. Here it's about your first impressions or your first actions, your first decisions, your first reaction. That's what it's about. It's not about now the backup. Yeah, I am showing that this is this is the execution that you should be saying you've got an A. That is the execution that says you should have an A. This one here, what you are seeing here, this is the execution that says you should have a B or a C. So what am I going to do? I am going to give I'll give a B. Why not a C? It's because I did explain I did not enter everything I was looking for to get in there because I was aware that the execution is not a good entry. I was looking for to come back and get in, and I did follow that rule. Yeah, I did follow that rule, which is good. So we'll give this a B. A B. My discipline. In order for me to get an A for discipline, which I've never got an A, it means that my punctuality needs to be on check. My setup execution needs to be on check. My everything needs to be in check. So I cannot get A for discipline without having to get everything checked. So my discipline is a B. That is for choosing to get in early and all that there, right? Cool. My journaling, I'll give it an A, right? I did take note of what I was doing here on the side while I was live with you here. Any missed setup for this year? No. So I think today, guys, this is our best, probably. It's not the best, but it's our best performance. Because if you look at our previous performance, right, on the 7th, right, we had a C. I think this got us a strike even. Right, then we got another strike here. Oh, wait. Yeah, it got us a strike. No. Oh, it's from here going down. Okay. It's going from here going down. I think maybe it's the settings the way I put them because it was from the bottom going up. Right, cool. Our previous here, or this is our first one, we can see we got a B, which is not bad, 21 points. The best points you can get is 25 points, right? Then we got a D. This D is the one that got us the first strike here. We missed setups and some setups. What happened here? We put setups, I need more focus. Yeah. So missing those setups, right? I was everywhere. I was not focused. And this happened live, right? If you look at the data, you can go back and check, right? And then we had this session here. I think I should start putting labels on the side to show this is London, this is New York, right? I will do that too. I think I have to come back to the stream because there's a lot of things which I'm talking about here. And then there is this one here. This we did well, right? Got us 23 points. And then this one got us what? Another 23 points. This is the day we passed the prof firm here. This is the next day, or the next session, or the next day. The next day where I actually followed my rules. Funny enough, this was a winning day and this was a losing day, but I had 23 points, both 23 points. It's because my risk was on point. I followed my rules good, which is what we are trying to do. We want to get good losses and good winners. We don't want to have bad losses and bad winners. That is bad because you cannot scale that. You cannot put that on a scale. But if you've got good losses and good winners, you can consistently grow because you are adhering to your what? To your edge, right? Whatever edge that you have. So we've got that. And then we got a strike here as well, right? So yeah, today in New York, not bad. In fact, great, right? It's in fact great. And then we didn't miss no setup, didn't miss anything. Keeping up this performance is, sorry if I messed up the spelling, is the goal. Yeah, it's a mess here. What happened here? Performance is the goal. Cool. I'm just gonna put that for now here, but now this is the part which I love, which highlights if we are growing. You know, that just makes your yesterday better than today. We can see now we're no longer 3, but we had 4 streaks. The objective is to graduate from amateur to skilled, right? Red here is our previous, and then this one is our current. We actually improved big time. If you look at our punctuality, we improved. This one I know I was late that day, but we've improved. Good. Setup execution, same. We haven't improved. So, but we did highlight and we did show where we actually messed up, right? There, cool. And then our discipline was much better. Journaling was much better. Our main setup was much better. So, guys, thank you for tuning in. I think as we grow, you get to see how important this is. This whole thing is. You will see how important it is, right? You see how managing yourself is the way. Managing yourself is the way. Because if you're able to manage yourself, manage your mental state, you're able to manage your zone. That's why the book is called Trading in the Zone by Mark Douglas. It's not just talking about the zone as in like, oh, price is in my zone, I should take a buy or sell, but it's also talking about the zone that you create, right? So that's what we are doing there. That's simple. That's what we are doing there. So guys, again, nothing on this stream is financial advice. That's my disclaimer. I'm not regulated. I'm not financially regulated by the FSCA board or any other financial sector, all right, or board. Everything that you learn here is just for educational purposes, right? So don't take anything here seriously. If you're going to take any financial decisions, make sure you've done your own research and not take based on this here. Other than that, guys, thank you for joining. I've got 4 people watching. We're at 5, now 4. Now we are going down. I'll see you tomorrow. Tomorrow we'll definitely be trading our let's see if this guy did respond. Tomorrow we'll be trading our master account. I think they would have responded by that time. So yeah, they would have responded by that time. But guys, see you, and it'll get better. It will get better.